Hi, friends. Thank you so much for giving me some ideas on how I could organize these dots to make them easier to count. Because remember, I was having some trouble. They were kind of going all over the place and I was getting all confused. So here are some of the things you told me that I could do to make my counting easier. So some people said I could put all these dots in a line. Then I can see them all and count them. So let me try that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Look at that. I counted all those dots. They were right in a line or a row, and I got the number 13. Some people suggested that, but some people suggested this. Let me move my picture. They also kind of lined their dots up, but instead of one long line, because I almost ran out of room, they made other shorter lines. But I can still count these very easily. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So again, when we organize or put these into smaller lines, it helps us to be able to see them and count them easier. So today, what I really wanted us to think about is how we can make things easier or help us when we're counting. Because sometimes I notice when things were scattered all over the place and disorganized, I made mistakes with my counting. But when I had a long line or a shorter group of lines, I was able to count the dots correctly. So today, when you go to the next slide, I have another video and we're going to do a check-in about making 10. But a little game you could play to practice organizing while you're counting is to use your cubes or your counters and to kind of just take a handful. This will help you with your counting practice. Take a handful and drop them on the table. I'm going to use my board here and pretend like this is my table and drop my dots. Okay, when they first fell, they're scattered all over the place like we just talked about, right? They're scattered. But using those strategies you just told me to line them up, that makes it easier to count. So you could play this game a couple times where you pick up some cubes or some counters. It's like a surprise. Shake them up, drop them, and then try to organize them to count them. So here's how they are. They're all scattered around. I'm going to organize them. Do you think these will all fit in one line all the way across the board, or I have too many? Ooh, this is a lot of dots. I'm going to have to make 2 lines, aren't I? So today you can practice scattering, then organizing, and counting your cubes or counters.